Hey guys! So I wanted to do something different on my channel today, and I haven't done a hair tutorial yet for you guys, so here it is. This is requested by Emma. Hi Emma! So I'm just going to give you guys a little quick, easy hair tutorial on how I get beachy waves, and since spring is right around the corner, I wanted to do something that wasn't just me like air drying my hair and throwing on a hat. So this is it. It's not very difficult, and I wanted to do something really easy for you guys to be able to follow along with. So let's get started. So now that we've talked products and tools, let's get this hair tutorial started. Alright, so I'm just brushing through my hair, making sure that there aren't any knots. And like I said, we're going to put the heat protectant on first, and then what I really like to do is just spray it in the palm of my hand, you know, run it through my hands, and then run it through my hair. I like to concentrate it at the ends because obviously that's the more brittle bit, and it's the one that needs more attention and love. And I like doing this instead of spraying it directly because, you know, unless your hair is wet, I don't really like spraying wet products on dry hair, because then I feel like your hair just kind of gets oily and it just gets to the places that it doesn't need to be there. And this one you can control where you're actually placing the product. So once the heat protectant is worked through your hair, what I like to do is part my hair. So I go from my temples, or right above, so my temples here, right above my temples, and just go straight back. If I look down, it's because I'm looking at my mirror. And then the sexy man bun. Alright. And then I just pull my hair forward. So the technique I use is I just grab a small piece of hair. The ones closest to my face, I always curl away from my face. So the easiest way I figured out to do this is you stick your hand all on your head, so it's close to you like this, and you curl away from your face. And the way I like to curl to get like loose beachy waves is wrap around the brow flat the first time and then kind of chunk it around so it's not necessarily flat, to get more of that textured look. And I leave the ends out. I want it to look more messy and undone. I hold it for a couple seconds, then I release it into my hand, hold it there for a couple seconds, and then I twist it around and I pull down. So the next section I do the exact same thing but the opposite direction. So I curl towards my face. I like to interchange the curl direction just to give myself a bit more of texture, a bit more volume, and it's a lot messier and it looks a lot more natural, so it doesn't look like you know, you spent a lot of time getting perfect curls. So pull down, and that's it. So I'm just gonna go all the way around my head. So here we're just gonna fast forward through everything. So now that we have one side of our head curled, I like to spray some hairspray to get it to hold, kind of massage it into your hair, and then you leave it. Just leave it alone and move on to the next side. So we switch hands with the glove and we start over again. So inhaling the fumes of the hairspray. Hand over your head, away from your face. Like I said, first bit should be flat on the curling iron, and then the rest you can just wrap around haphazardly, leaving the ends out. Curl and Hold it in your hand for a few seconds and then curl and twist down. All right, that side's done. Hairspray time. So I like to do a middle part just for the top bit, but you guys can style this however you want because we're just doing the curls in the same direction, which is away from your face. And the reason I do this for this top bit is because it looks nicer and you can do whatever part you want. You can do a middle part, you can do a side part. Either way, the curls will move and work just perfectly either side you decide on. So in terms of this top section, I take a large bit from the front because I don't want small curled sections towards the front of my face. So here, I curl it slightly lower and I don't keep it on the barrel that long because, you know, I keep it on for maybe, 4 seconds. And then fold it. And for the front bits, you definitely want less of a drastic curl. You just want something to frame your face. I also like to curl upward because then it lifts the roots when it's at the top of your head and just gives it a bit more volume, a bit more oomph. Again, away from your face for the top section. Just remember that. For the bottom section, I like to do alternating, but then for the top, I like to do all in the same direction. And then hairspray. I love this hairspray because it doesn't get crunchy. And you saw I was going to town with a hairspray because I definitely need these curls to stay. Okay. So now that the hair is all curled and you've combed through it, now it's this big bushy wild mess of hair. So what I like to do now that it's all crazy is I like to put in some volumizing spray. And I just, and I'm not being precise and I'm just kind of like smooshing it. That's even a technical hair term. Smoosh. So you can even go as far as to put salt spray in your roots. So what I like to do is just like to lift, spray, kind of rub it in, scrunch it up. I like to put it in the back, rub it in, scrunch it up. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I love it. It's just like beachy waves, really tousled. And I usually wear my hair to the side like this. So that's it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this tutorial. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. And don't forget to subscribe because I put out new videos every Tuesday. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!